What's good? It's your host Philly Fell, and I'm here to talk that talk. And today, I want to talk about this Eagles versus Cowboys, man, and how all the Cowgirls fans is crying this morning. They sad, they upset. I even had a family member block me on Instagram because we was talking smack to each other, and she a Cowgirls fan. But it's all good though, man. We gonna take that W, and they gotta take that L to the chin. But if you're new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Talk That Talk PHL, where you get your latest and greatest Eagles news, man. But we're going to get straight to it. We got to talk about this Jalen Carter spitting incident, man. And yeah, he was wrong. Yeah, he hurt his team. Yeah, he made his family and himself look bad. But you mean to tell me if another man spit at you first, I don't care if it's on you, in your direction, whatever, that you're not going to do something back? I mean, yeah, you got to control your emotions and all that, but it's football, man. We out there, I mean, it's a game of respect. It's a game of ego, pride. It's a physical game. So Jalen Carter, he spat back once Dak Prescott spit at him first. I mean, yeah, he was wrong, but you got to look at it from both sides, and I think both of them should be reprimanded for that. Yeah, I do think Jalen Carter might serve a suspension. They definitely might get fined, but I'm just looking at it from both sides, man. Jalen Carter is wrong. His reputation is already hampered from that driving incident in Georgia where his friend got killed. Now he got this on his belt. It's not a good look. And it's not a good look for the team and the organization that took a chance on him, where he was supposed to go number one pick, but he slid all the way to number 9 where we scooped him up. But I understand, man, just being a grown man, if somebody spit at you, you're going to have to go see about that. But nonetheless, the Eagles still went and got that W, man, without their best defensive player. I mean, we're going to start with the offense. Jalen Hurts carried the offense, man. You know, new offensive coordinator, Kevin Patullo. I feel like his play calling could have been way better. I mean, one target for A.J. Brown is horrendous, man. I don't care what you do or what's going on. You don't target A.J. Brown one time in a 60-minute game, man. That's unacceptable. That play calling need to be better. We need to get the ball in our best playmakers' hands quick and fast, man. Yeah, we got Saquon that could run for 200 yards on any given Sunday, but we need to get our receivers involved more so, you know, we can keep the defense kind of honest. Because right now it's looking like they just stacking the box, playing cover 2 just to stop Saquon and stop any deep shot. That's why Jalen Hurts had to run so much and scramble so much, which he got 2 rushing touchdowns. He looked good. He carried the team. Was hitting Dallas Goedert with the short throws and the checkdowns, but we need to keep defenses more honest, man. We need to find quick ways to get our receivers the ball, man. I don't care if it's a quick slant. I don't care if it's a bubble screen. Whatever you got to do, Kevin Patullo, do what you got to do to get the best players open, man, because it's unacceptable. Yeah, Dallas got some. Well, I can't even say they got some. They got one good cornerback in Trayvon Diggs. They lost their best defensive player in Micah Parsons, but they had some dogs. They had Kenny Clark on the D-line that was plugging up stuff in the middle. It wasn't the easiest day, but I feel like the way they was playing our receivers, Jalen Hurts had so much time to run, and he made them pay with his legs, man. Crucial third down conversions when it counted. You know, in front of Michael Jordan was a special guest, man. He put on for him. He was clutch at the end of the game, man. But I feel like Jalen Hurts had a damn near perfect game, but I do wish he threw the ball a little bit more, man. But I feel like that's coaching. Jalen took what the defense gave him, which was some run lanes, and he did what he needed to do. He had one great deep shot to Jahan Dobson for 50 yards. You know what I mean? I feel like when they let up and a receiver had one-on-one coverage and Jahan Dobson burnt Elam, you know what I mean? But we need more of that, man. A.J. Brown, if you watch the playback, man, it was a lot of times where he was either double with a safety over top and a corner on him, or he just wasn't open at all. So Jalen, he would look to him, he would pump, or he would go to his next read or do what he had to do if he had to scramble to get out of there, man. But we need better play calling to get these receivers open, man. Let's get to the defense a little bit. Please. I go down to the link myself and take him out the field if y'all can't do it, Vic Fangio. But please, call Dory Jackson to the side. and ask him to remove his jersey and his pads, man. Because it's time for him to hang it up as a Philadelphia Eagle. Because every time I seen a pass caught by either Pickens or CeeDee Lamb, guess who number was covering him? Number 8, Adoree Jackson. He was getting cooked all game, bro. That's unacceptable. We need a cornerback 2 in here, man. I don't care if you got to get Asante Samuel Jr. I don't care if you got to get Stephon Gilmore. Hey, I'm even cool with putting Jacorian Bennett in there, giving him more burn. But we cannot go into this season with Adoree Jackson playing more snaps, man. And it's very upsetting, man, because I thought Keely Ringo was going to be that one. I thought he was going to step up. For all that, we should have kept Darius Slay for his last year. For all that, we should have just signed Isaiah Rodgers to that 2-year, $8 million, whatever he making right now, because that cornerback 2 spot is looking real suspect, man. And we got some heavy hitters coming up, man. We got Kansas City next week. You know, we play the NFC North. They got a ton of receivers. Justin Jefferson. You know, they got DJ Moore. You got a bunch of heavy hitters that's coming up with this schedule, man. And we got a Super Bowl schedule, man, with great receivers and great playmakers and great quarterbacks. We cannot go into the season with Adoree Jackson as cornerback number 2, man. Please pick him up and nail him to the bench, man. Let him play special teams. He can't even play special teams because he don't even know how to tackle. I see him whiff so many tackles last night, man. It don't make sense. We can't go into the season with that weak cornerback number 2 spot, man. Quinyon, he doing all he could do, but he need help, man. The safety's doing all they could do, but we need help with that cornerback 2 spot. But I know our defense is really young, man, and we got to go through our growing pains. We know the starters don't play in the preseason, so we know if you're a Birds fan, you know that first 4 weeks be kind of bumpy, man. We know last year we went 2-2 in the first 4 games, and then we went on a 10-game winning streak. And it was up from there. Y'all know how that ended, man, with them rings. But this is our preseason for the starters. And we got some iron, you know, we got some rust to knock off real quick. But I think we're going to be good, man. Put Adoree on the bench and keep letting them rookies play, man. We seen them rookies, man. You seen Jahad Campbell at that linebacker spot. Forced fumble, couple tackles. A big pass breakup like 30 yards downfield, man. He played great, man, alongside his fellow middle linebacker, Zach Bond, who had 9 tackles, who had a pass breakup as well. And he had a great game, man. He was one of the players of the game on defense. And then staying with the rookies, man. Andrew Makuba getting most of the snaps at safety, man. He had a great game. Him and Jahad Campbell, they assisted each other with a tackle for loss. Makuba looked great, man. He didn't. I didn't see 24 too much, which is a good thing in that secondary, because if I see a number too much in that secondary, that means you getting cooked, and that's just keeping it real. So the young boys, the rookies, they did well, man. I want to see more of them. Everybody keep asking what's going to happen when Nakobe Dean come back, man. And I feel like if Jahad Campbell is staying on this trajectory, you might have to keep him in, man. You know, injuries happen. At least you got some good backups, linebackers. You got Jeremiah Trotter Jr. You'll have Dean. But if Jahad Campbell was playing this way and he's only going to get better, we got to keep him in, man. First-round talent. I'm sorry. 6'3", could do pass coverage, could do run stuffing. I feel like he could be a little better against the run, but he showed a lot of good glimpses, man, as a rookie on the opening kickoff, on the opening night, man. I feel like he did a lot of good things. So I'm looking forward to seeing them some more, seeing this young D-line when Jalen Carter comes back. You know, I think we're going to do some good things, man. Today we just signed veteran DN Zadarius Smith, man. You know what I mean, who had 9 sacks last year with the Detroit Lions. I feel like that was a great pickup because we need some more D-line depth, man. We need some more veterans. People was underestimating how much losing them veterans is really hurting us right now, and that was evident by that first game because we have a very young defense, man, which is a good and a bad thing. It's a good thing because that means we got a bright future because they're getting their kinks out now. It's a bad thing because you're missing that veteran presence that a Brandon Graham used to bring, that a Darius Slay used to bring. You know, even Milton Williams, he only played 4 years with us, but he was still a vet, and he put that time in with the Eagles, and yeah, man, he stepped up. It's obvious he stepped up in the Super Bowl. Anybody with two eyes seen that. But this defense, man, we got a long way to go with it. We young, and it's only going to get better, man. We got to make those adjustments. Like I said, we got to get a new cornerback, too, and we got to keep letting them rookies play. And we got a new DN that's going to help us with some veteran presence. And I think we had a great game on defense, especially in the second half. We shut them out in the second half. After that forced fumble, it was up from there. You know what I mean? We had the rain delay, but I feel like we came back and we definitely got more disciplined, and I feel like the rain delay made us more focused too. I'm sure Vic Fangio got with his defense and they snapped it back together, man. But overall, I think this was a tough game, a tough win. You know, Dak Prescott, he gonna do his thing, even though he a bum. But we got to keep it real, man. Dak Prescott know how to throw that rock, and he was throwing the rock, and they was doing a lot of drops. Yeah, man, CeeDee Lamb had 3 crucial drops during this game, man. And on one hand, I'm like, he was shook. He was in the link. The lights was too bright. He was shook. On the other hand, I just think his hands might not be as good as we thought they was. He a highly paid receiver, but you need to make those catches for your quarterback, bro. There's no excuse. And I mean, he owned up to it after the game, but at the end of the day, we always know that them Cowboys going Cowboys, man. Matter of fact, they going cowgirl. They look like girls when them bright lights was on, man. Yeah, they exploited our defense up the middle, running up the middle when Jalen Carter went out after Dak Prescott baited him into a spitting match. But we wound up holding it down, man. And the Birds, we 1-0, man. Jalen Hurts is 5-0 in opening games since becoming a starter. And it's only up from here, man. We got a tough game at Kansas City next week against Patrick Mahomes. We got the Super Bowl rematch. You already know what's going down. You already know they coming back for blood. But we ready for the challenge, man, with the Jalen Hurts-led Eagles. And we'll see if Jalen Carter leading that defense next week, man, because I don't know, man. A lot of people is in an uproar about this spitting incident. He already served 1 game suspension pretty much. He got kicked out with 6 seconds into the game. So I don't know if he's going to serve another suspension or just get fined, but we're going to see, man. But once again, if you're new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Talk That Talk PHL. It's Philly Fell, and I'm out.